Muy buenas y bienvenidos a Esperando el Render, soy Héctor Gallego y en este vídeo vamos a hacer una entrevista a un colega y un amigo de trabajo llamado Taka, que es de Japón y va a estar muy chula, ya lo veréis, así que nos vemos ahora. Chao, chao. Finalmente estamos aquí con Taka, hemos buscado un sitio con sombra porque es que hace aquí un calor horrible, así que vamos a hacerle las preguntas y todo. La verdad es que él es un senior, es un artista que está especializado en iluminación y composición, bueno, también siendo japonés es como muy interesante pues todo lo que nos puede contar. First of all, Taka, thank you very much for coming to my YouTube channel and also like for accept this interview. And I will just to make you just like some little questions, and just basically the first one is tell to us about yourself, like where you come from, what are you doing now, you know, just quick introduction about yourself.
So I'm Taka, nice to meet you and thank you for this opportunity. So I'm from Japan. I was in Tokyo before. I was working in the company, like around 100 people were working there, and I was doing the kind of light comp supervisor there. Actually, we were doing everything. So we were doing a game stuff, we were doing a film stuff, also this anime TV series stuff, and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Except I think commercial, we didn't do much, but yeah.
Okay, but just for to know a bit more, just for Japan or also like for other countries?
We usually do just for Japanese contents, so it was kind of domestic stuff.
Japanese people, like you have like kind of a strong industry in video games and also like in visual effects, and you know, in kind of like technology, you know. So for us, it's like so interesting, like why a guy from Japan, you know, decided to come to Europe instead of.
First of all, as I told you, that what we were producing was quite domestic stuff. So the film or movies or a game we were making was kind of only for Japanese people. It was a bit a smaller market where I was working, and I thought I want to expand that more bigger. I was interested in this film industries, but in Japan there wasn't a really big good film industry.
Oh really?
Yeah. So there is a company and they're doing good, but it wasn't like what I expected. And I wanted to do a bit more worldwide stuff.
I see.
And so that was the point. I was thinking to go out from Japan, and even I was thinking to that could expand my careers way more. You know, Japanese are like kind of trusting this foreign countries. Like, if somebody is like coming from US or somewhere from Europe, like Japanese thinks, oh, he might be good. Or,
really?
Yeah. So that was the point. The second point that I was thinking to go out, because after I experienced here, actually it's more easier to like get a job in Japan.
I see. I think it's almost the same reasons, for example, for me and from other people from other countries. It's like everybody we are doing exactly the same, you know, like just to move out from our countries for get like better opportunities and Okay, so just the third one is like why are you working now in video game cinematics instead of films or animation movies or commercials? Yeah, so that's the question.
I wanted to go into the film industry first. The point was I want to do full CG movies. I didn't want to do VFX stuff. Like real footage wasn't my interest. I always wanted to do all in CG. So
And can you explain this shortly? Because actually I made a video talking about the different departments, and I just talked but a little bit about the lighting department, and I just said like, okay, so it depends of where you work. If you work, for example, in video game cinematics, or if you work on filmmaking, the pipeline and the workflow is drastically different. And if you can talk us, you know, like a bit more about why you prefer to work on full CG instead of filmmaking.
Okay, so maybe it's different standard for me. I think other people think different, but my ideal is to be kind of animation director,
Mm-hmm.
and animation is like a CG animation, so
Yeah.
like a Pixar or a Disney, I don't know, but I didn't think about like using this real footage in the first place, and it's not like deep mind. Like
Yeah.
I just feel I like doing this full CG stuff and like making this tiny stuff like with the hand making stuff. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I want to just like recreate this kind of world, and
Mm-hmm.
that's fun for me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. To make everything for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And also like for workflow, matching with this real footage is it's more technical stuff. Like if you shoot here and you will take this HDR stuff,
Yeah,
and
I
you
know.
will like match this
Yeah.
lighting, and that's the basic technique.
So you are like very limited in terms of like in a artistic point of view, right?
I think so. I'm not sure because I didn't do this VFX stuff. I think there's a more composite. I think lighting than composite is more interesting in VFX industries, not
Yeah.
like lighting.
Yeah, okay, this is very related to, and it's, why did you choose lighting and compositing instead of other departments?
Yeah, so this is a tricky part. That, first, I wanted to be an animator.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, or a generalist.
Generalist.
Yeah. But inside my portfolio, for the first time, there was everything like animation, modeling, texturing, and lighting, composite. Everything was inside.
Yeah.
And since the previous company's boss was look my portfolio, well, real, and he thought, okay, he's good at light comp.
Yeah.
So he offered me light composition,
Yeah.
but I said, yeah, but I also want to do animation and it's like that. But okay, but you could do that after. But first, like
For lighting.
we offer you this light comp, and I said okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
But it was good because yeah. So for me, always my interest is to like create these stories. And the light comp is kind of last department to output these pictures. So there is some kind of a control or freedom to me to like how to present this story for with this light or composite. Like even somebody make this asset, I could decide. I could make darker.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
don't like watch.
Yeah.
Don't make interest too much here.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Here. So it was good for me. After all, yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so just switching to just other one question. Okay, these questions are just more like related to like our work, and then we are going to make like other ones more related about our lifestyle, you know. But okay, let's go to finish with the our work stuff, you know. It's just two more left. Okay, so which are the projects you have worked before and you feel more proud?
3. Do you
Yeah.
want one or
No, yeah, the
could
three.
we be a bit shorter?
Yeah, the three. Then I will cut everything. You know?
Yeah, first project that I directed. It was the last project from last company. I was the director, so that's why I'm proud.
Yeah.
It was kind of a game opening for a how to say smartphone app, game app. It was kind of hard, very hard project because it was first time doing this all the stuffs, and even I was a light comp supervisor at the same time, and I had to
working as a director and a supervisor.
also like a line manager, also everything I have to do. So it was hard, but it was very good experience for me.
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of didn't. It wasn't perfectly successful, but I learned a lot. And
I see.
yeah, but the output was quite nice. So second one is Final Fantasy 15, the movie, King's Glaive.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah, our studio got small sequence, and it was very good opportunity that I did that. And I was doing some CG supervision inside my studio, so I didn't do this actual shot lighting or something, but yeah, I was managing everything, and it was good. It was like good for my reel. And
Yeah, well, that project, I actually watched this movie like for 3 times, I guess,
Yeah.
and yeah, because it has like huge sequences, a
Great,
huge like quality of full CG.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's so crazy. Yeah.
even Digic was doing this.
Yeah, Digic, yeah.
Yeah, so
like-
I think it was good presentation
Yeah.
inside my reel to them. Also, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and one more. I think this is the most proud one. Is the Dam Keeper project,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not like obvious stuff. And they wanted to make this their original Dam Keeper story to feature film. Well, our studio did about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes, and there was small piece, some other. Yeah, this was a good experience to work with those two super art directors.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I learned a lot there, and also this project was like kind of ideal stuff for me, like
Yeah,
doing this
yeah, I see.
animation CG, full CG, and it was start of that.
Okay, so this is just more like, now it's like more of topic questions, you know, about lifestyle and these kind of things. And okay, this can be so interesting, and is what's the mighty difference between Japan and Europe for you?
Okay. So first of all, I'm from Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, here in Budapest, it's more calm.
Okay.
There's no like big crowd, like this movies in the Shibuya or Shinjuku.
Yeah, I saw this many times. When you can see Tokyo and it's like full of people everywhere.
Yeah, people is packed in. Okay, it's not a joke. Like, if you want to go into the cafe, you have to like go in the line and wait for like 30 minutes, 1
really?
hour, like just going to the cafe.
Just for a coffee?
Yeah. So it's insane. Like you cannot rest there.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, it was a good point.
Okay, so yes, okay. Oops, sorry. Just finishing. Okay, so what's your favorite thing of live in Budapest?
One I told you is same. It's a calm place. So less peoples.
Mm-hmm.
The town is like easy to walk.
Yeah.
Go inside the cafe, or even here it's a Market Island, and it's super nice place, and so you could have a good nice chilling time.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's I think the most part I like it. And also I like a dog.
Yeah.
And yeah, so here in Hungary there's a lot of dogs,
Yeah, that's right.
And-
Yeah.
and they're like so cute. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, the city is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Or for me, it's
City.
so beautiful, this city. Well, actually, because I'm from Madrid, and if I have to compare with Madrid, Budapest is like way much more calm city.
Really?
Yeah, I think Madrid is not even like Tokyo, but it's also like, it can be a bit crowded of people, and
Yeah.
but this one is super calm, and like you can go so easy everywhere. So yeah, it's a kind of like a really nice place. Yeah. Next question is, would you like to keep working in Europe, or would you like to move to Canada, Australia, or maybe come back to Japan at some point?
For maybe 2 or 3 years, I will be out of Japan, but I don't know where to go. Oh, it depends on the offers. So
Yeah.
maybe Europe, maybe Canada, maybe Australia, but somewhere else from Japan.
Yeah.
For 2 or 3 years more. I don't know. But in some point, yeah, definitely I want to go back to Japan.
That's good.
I love the country.
Yeah.
I like the food, everything. So yeah.
Okay, and this is just the last question, for this interview.
Okay.
And I'm also so interested about this question, and is there in Japan opportunities to work in our industry as a foreigner? I mean, like there is some chances if I want to go to work to Japan, I will have like some opportunities there.
Unfortunately, there's not so much. There's few companies that you could go. Japanese cannot speak English.
Yeah.
Basically, like 30% maybe.
Really?
So usually the company is using Japanese only.
Yeah, I see.
And that's the hardest part. But if there's a translator or some kind of culture that foreigners could work, it's definitely okay.
Yeah.
And there's not so many company like that. So 2 or 3 maybe. But there is some opportunity there.
Yeah.
Or these days, some foreigners are making the studio in Japan. So,
really?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure about that.
Yeah, but
There is some.
Okay, okay, that's
I know a
good.
few people. My friend is like working there also, so
Yeah. Ah, that's super
okay.
cool. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very
Okay.
much, Taka, really for this
Thank you, Carl.
interview.
Yeah.
I hope that we can make also like something
Yeah.
else in the future. I don't
Sure.
know. Yeah, we will see. Yeah, so that's
Looking
it.
forward to that.
Ya, que eso ha sido todo. Espero que os haya gustado un montón esta entrevista. Que nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Un saludo y chao, chao.
Ciao.